And well, folks, look, there's some of the hottest tickets on Broadway, but you don't have to worry about flying to New York. You'll be able to see some of the biggest shows right here in the Queen City. Well, you're going to have to wait a little bit longer, though. That's a little bit of a tease. You know this woman who's sitting right next to me. Look who it is.
Hi, buddy.
How are you? Kristen Miranda joining us here, Chief Community Impact and Partnership Officer with Blumenthal Arts. Thanks for stopping by.
Is this the first time you've ever interviewed me?
This is the first time I've ever interviewed you.
How's it feel? How's it feel? Good?
It feels great.
I bet it does. That's good. How are you doing?
I am doing well, and especially because we have something very exciting to give to the Queen City, the good people of Charlotte, coming up on Monday. It is something very special that a lot of people have put a lot of effort into it, and I just know that it is going to blow everyone's socks off. So let me start there, because you were a big piece of this. Tell us, set the table for us a little bit about what's coming up.
Yeah, this is a joint project between Blumenthal Arts, where I work now, and WBTV, where, you know, I used to hang out with you every once in a while. This is the first time we've ever done this. We are announcing our 2025-2026 season, Broadway season, via a 1-hour special that will air first here on WBTV at this hour on Monday, 3 o'clock on Monday. And then you'll be able to see it on the Blumenthal Arts YouTube channel as well. I'm really excited about this. We've never done this before, and it's such a great way to dive deeper into the many shows, 17 I think, that are coming to Charlotte in the 2025-2026.
Not only are some of these great shows coming to Charlotte, but one of the coolest things, in my opinion, that this special is going to do, it's really going to kind of give people a behind-the-scenes look, a sneak peek really into the massive production that each one of these shows has. What was it like to get to know some of these people and kind of get all that inside?
It was really cool. One of the shows that's coming was written by and performed by someone that I respect very, very much. And when I saw that show on Broadway last fall, I thought, how can this human have done this show? And now it's touring. So I got to sit down with her and talk to her about that show. I wish I could tell you what it is, but I can't. But it is, you know, being able to talk to these creatives that in many cases wrote the music, wrote the book, wrote the story that you see on stage. It was a gift, it really was. And we also get an opportunity to talk about Blumenthal's mission, which I think a lot of people don't realize. We are a not-for-profit organization. We do have education programs and programs for the community and for artists that we raise money for. So we get to shed a little bit of light on that in our community as well. And
now with the shows that are coming here to Charlotte, just kind of paint the picture, because we talk about this all the time. Obviously, there are a lot of Charlotteans here in the area, but they're transplants all the time. And the first thing they say, kind of like me, it's like, oh, well, I wonder what the art scene's going to be like. I wonder what they have. These are major productions that are right here in the Queen City. You've been here for so long. You know this city. Outside of Buffalo and Western New York, this has been your home. So how special is it to get to have Blumenthal and WBTV partner to bring this together and showcase it in this form?
Yeah, you and Jana have the best job, right? Because you get to uplift this city every day with all of the wonderful things that are happening in this community. That's what I loved about this job. That's what I love about my new job, because I get to continue to do that, specifically in the performing arts space. Blumenthal operates 4 theaters, and we have almost 700 performances a year in Uptown Charlotte. When you think of the number of performances that we are able to bring to the city and bring people into the city, that's another way to uplift. So these shows are incredible. A lot of them are still on Broadway right now. Some of them are playing here and only here when you talk about the region. So people will be coming from outside of the Carolinas into Charlotte to see these shows.
That's awesome. And look, you got to see the behind the scenes, get to meet some people. I know you can't give everything away, but what was one thing that going into this project you were like not expecting, and then you came out on the other end were just blown away by?
Yeah, I mean, the shows are so good. You guys, the shows are so good. Like, you need to get a season subscription.
I'm going.
They're so good. But I will tell you, we were able to talk to some young people who are working in Broadway now. You mentioned Death Becomes Her. Your brother-in-law is in that show. It's wonderful. You have to see it.
Can't wait. I'm jealous that you went to go see it.
You're going to love it. You will laugh the entire time. But we have some great Charlotte kids, they're not kids anymore, that are working on Broadway right now, and we got to tell their stories. And that was really special because they can be an inspiration to young kids that are in high school right now. We have our Bloomie Awards coming up on May 18th. That's the Tony Awards for high school musicals. And a lot of these kids that are on Broadway now were in the Bloomie Awards. It's like a feeder to New York City. It's amazing.
It is such a cool thing that you got to experience that Blumenthal is doing this, and then the fact that we are all going to get to experience it on a Monday at 3 p.m. I want to put that information up on the screen so everybody knows. Monday, April 14th, 3 p.m., a special with yours truly, Kristen Miranda will be leading that thing. I can't wait to see it. It's been very special, and it's been special to have you back in the studio sitting next to me.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
You want to go hang out sometime?
Maybe we'll hang out. Yeah, let's hang out.
Sure.
Jenna, lots of fun.
We'll see.
Broadway coming to Charlotte, thanks to Blumenthal and, of course, WBTV.
And can I real quick shout out the BTV team?
Please do.
They worked so hard. The special is so beautiful. Everybody on the WBTV team that worked on the special, bravo. They did.